What's up, everybody? Welcome back to today's live. How are you doing wherever you are? Hoping you're well. We thank God for life. We thank God for health. Yeah, and for a beautiful day. Okay. And we thank God we are back to the village again. Okay. And we are so grateful. Just look around. Avocados. Wow. In plenty. Just the other day I was in the city and, just getting a small avocado, you get at 100 bob. Slightly a smaller one, you'd get at 60 bob. That is like one would go for roughly $50, another one at $1, okay? Quite expensive, okay? But look, in the village, you have it all for free. And you don't take this for granted, by the way. Look, for free, okay? Okay, just from the farm. And you don't take this for granted. It's a privilege, by the way. And just as I was saying, it's hard living in the city. if you're used to the life in the village, oh my word, it's so hard living in the city. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The slow life. In the city, everything is a rush. Everything is a rush. You're not even sure of what you're eating, whether it's good or not. At some point, look at that. Look at that. However much it's been so dry, it's not been raining for quite some time, but at least you can't miss a vegetable in the farm to eat. Look at that. And this is a dry season, okay? This is a dry season. We hopeful by the grace of God it will soon begin to rain. Okay? Yeah, at some point I went to buy vegetables and wow. I cooked the vegetables and it was bad. It was bad. Oh my goodness. And I just came to learn later that these are vegetables, that are grown along the sewer line with the sewage water. I'm like, what? I was being told, yes. Yes. And they look quite fresh. They look quite healthy. But when you cook it, oh my word, you will not love it. They totally have different tastes. Very different. Very different. Look at that. The fresh air. Wow. I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Look at that. Okay. Just listening to the birds chirping, seeing the animals around, the vegetation, the fresh air. Oh, wow. I wouldn't trade this life for any other thing. Okay. Yes, hi everyone. Yes, so thank you so much for being part of this live. Yes, invite other people to join so that, we can converse. We can have a conversation together. Okay? And ensure you click that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, okay? It will take me a long way, okay? Yes. Remember to click that subscribe button. I'll really appreciate. Yeah? Yeah, look at that. And invite other people to come, we converse, say hi. Life is so hard, and so if you can find someone to talk to, don't take it for granted. Because today you have someone to talk to, tomorrow they are not there. Okay? So we thank God for this opportunity. Okay? We are living on on a hill somehow. So you're able to see the other hand of, the other side of the village, because our place is on a hilly ground. So you're able, maybe let me take us up there. You'll be able to have a very beautiful view of the village from this side. And even there's a point where you can see the lake. It's so beautiful. Okay? It's so, so beautiful. Look at that. It's been so dry, so even the animals are struggling to get food to eat. Nevertheless, we are grateful. Okay? Yeah, we are. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether you people remember, there's a video I did about someone who really helped us to dig a well. Yeah, if you've been following me closely, you must have seen that video. Though it's no longer in the public, so you could have only seen it then. Okay? So why did I decide to pull this video down? Okay? Now, this man is a Kikuyu. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. You wouldn't trade this for anything. So beautiful. So beautiful, and the air is so fresh. And it's so therapeutic just walking around, okay? To stretch my muscles and to have fresh air into my lungs. Okay? And maybe you'll have a time with the boys again. They're so happy right now. They're playing around, jumping up and down. They're so happy. They are not used to being indoors. And I was finding it so hard, keeping them indoors in Nairobi. It was so hard. It was so hard. We were rubbing shoulders most of the time. The elder one kept on asking me, okay, now Mom, what do I do next? What else do I do? He's not used to, just sit down whole day, not doing anything constructive. But we thank God anyway. You see, look at that. I think my camera is not doing justice to. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Are you seeing that? It's so beautiful. Yeah, so I was really finding it hard keeping them indoors, but right now they're very happy. Very happy. Yeah. Yes, Jara, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. You around?
I'm around.
You had closed schools? Not when?
Next week.
Friday. Okay. That's fine. I'm also home.
Yeah.
Just walking around a bit.
Yeah. Sawa.
It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was saying hi to someone. Yeah, so we're happy to be back home. Okay. Some people have already plowed. Just wait for the rains and then they can put something in the soil, okay? And that is the life in the village. No pressure, easy. You take it easy. You take everything easy. And it's so beautiful. Yeah, taking us back to the story of the man who was helping us with the borehole, okay? Yeah, so if you had watched that video, you remember him saying himself that he had dug the borehole to 100 feet. Okay. Now, I think the mistake we did was that we trusted the man. We never knew he would lie to us. Okay. We never knew. Okay. And then apart from that, of course, there was someone who was, was like a foreman, ensuring everything was okay. Okay. And so, of course, we trusted everything would be fine because we believed this person would check and confirm that the work is done before the payment is made. Okay. Look at that. Hello. Yeah. Unfortunately, I never believed that, these people would lie to us. And we were very shocked. Okay. And especially after I did that video, this person got quite a number of recommendations to just go and dig wells in various places. And just at the point where we were almost taking this person to go and help a friend by digging for a well. Okay. We were away, we don't stay at home, so we were called and told, the pump is not pumping water because we had placed a pump inside the hole that would pump water into the, into the tanks. Okay. But then we are told the pump is not pumping water because we needed water when coming home, at least enough to help us for the period we are there. The pump is not pumping water, so what's the problem? So we say, let's go and check for ourselves. Let's go and see, okay, if the pump is the problem or there's no water in the hole, okay? Now we came. Oh, poor we came. Now, and actually the day we came, this man was to come and help us move the pump from the hole. Okay. So that day it was very slack, even to just come and do that. Okay. It was called several times, why don't you come and do this? Because we had talked on phone and you had agreed to come and help us take this out of the hole so that we find out where the problem is, whether it's the pump or there's no water. Okay. Now, at long last he came, and according to his reasoning, because it was not just our borehole that he was digging, my mother-in-law too has a borehole, and so now that he was around, we said, now that he's around, why don't he help us? Because my mother-in-law's borehole has never dried, but we just wanted it to be deepened a bit so that we also increase the level of water, because it's being used by quite a number of people at the village. Okay, it's been a blessing to quite a number of people, and so we had agreed that he's going to sink it around 17 feet. Okay, and he said he'd sunk it to 15 feet. And remember, he charges 1,000 to 40 feet, and then after 40 feet he charges 1,500, okay, per foot. Okay, and so this was something around 47 feet, and so last 17, that was to bring us to around 64. Okay, um, because for us, we had paid all the money you needed, okay? So meaning the problem is with the foreman and not with us. So he had refused to come remove the paid all his money, okay? And we said, okay, you just come. We called the foreman as well so that you people can talk out this issue. You find out why is the problem. Why have you not been paid? Okay, look at that. I don't know whether you can see it. There's just a beautiful view. It's in the evening, and so I don't know whether you can see. It's in the evening, so you may not see it clearly. Is that other end? Let me see if I can stand on somewhere a bit raised so that you see the lake. I don't know whether you can see it. Let me see. There. I don't know whether you can see. You know, at the horizon, you see here. Yeah. The lake begins. If it was a bit bright, or rather, there was enough light, you'd have seen the lake quite clear. Okay? You would have seen the lake quite clear. I'm so sorry you cannot see it right now. But you can see, look around. It's so beautiful living in the village. Okay? Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's so, so beautiful. Look at the other end. Look at that. It's quite beautiful. Let me see if I could. Hatima video. Kidogo. Sawa, sawa. Hai. Hai. Ukagua picha. Hai. So sorry. Sijawapiga. So sorry. So sorry about that. You know, village issues it's so hard. So I'll have to stop this at this so that I just stop this so that we talk. Wale ako video acha.
Kwa YouTube.
I'm a YouTuber, so natembeanga tu kuchukua videos tu.
Video.
So nachukua nature tu.
Oh.
So si big deal.
Okay. Unajiita aje hiyo YouTube?
Doras
nani?
Sure.
Lakini unaambianga watu.
Pole ni vile nimekuja hivi. And then now that niko live na mlikuwa this at the end, ningemaliza tu nikuje tuongea, hamna shida.
Na umetoka na wapi?
Natoka hapa kwa Mindika, hamna shida.
Sawa. Sawa.
Ni vile amjai niona, sasa nakaa through someone's land. It may create chaos. That is village life, okay? So it's okay. It's not a big deal. Look at that. Okay? Look at that. highly populated, and so just finding a land that is lying fallow is not easy. Okay, is not easy, and every land is someone's land. Yeah, so anyway, it's okay. Yeah, so still remember to subscribe, don't forget. Okay, 43 feet, my goodness, that is like 57 feet less. Okay, 57 feet less. And remember, the person stayed at our home for like 3 months. And you wonder, okay, for these 3 doing, what have you been doing for 3 months? Okay, what have you been doing? And so, and if whoever has been paying you, what has he been paying? Because I believe he needs to confirm how deep the hole is before paying. And you're like, okay, where is the problem? Okay, and so that was measured, and so we were now forced to go and measure my mother's-in-laws too. We were like, okay, you could have lied to us too from the other side. And so when we went and measured the other borehole, we found that wasn't even dug the feet that he was saying. Okay, now when we measured the other one, we found that he had only dug 6 feet, and we were like, okay, what's the problem? Okay, what's the problem? And yet we had paid for 17 feet. Then what is the problem? Okay, now we were like, okay, this is now a real scam. This is a real scam. Okay, this is a real scam. What is the problem? Now, well, we thank God he accepted to come, and we told him the problem. Told him, well, we've measured the depth of the hole, and it's not the feet you were telling us. And remember, he was not just paid the number of feet he said, he was even paid extra to say thank you, because finding water is not that easy. Okay, it doesn't mean not as it comes out that there's no water in Africa. No, there's water in Africa. Okay, but some places we are far away from the lake. Just as I was telling us, this place is very far from the lake, but you can see the lake. It's only that right now it's not that very bright, so you may not see the lake. Okay, but it's at the horizon. Okay, maybe if we came earlier to the mountain, so paid extra amount of money on top of in the lake. So the way the other has to was, honestly, you've wronged us. You've wronged us. Now it tells us, okay, maybe the problem with the foot. Okay. If you saw the video that I took, it was same thing everywhere. Okay? The same measurement everywhere. It will not differ. And if it's bought from the store, it can then the error is a problem with my network. I thought maybe up here it would be better now that we are at the hill. Okay, and so we said, okay, you come on Sunday very early in the morning. You just come by yourself. You don't have to look for you. Just come. Okay. Told him to come by 7 in the morning. By 7 he wasn't there. He was called around 8. He said he would come by 9. He wasn't there. And after that he was not picking calls. He came around 1. Okay? He came around 1. Around 1 in the day. Okay? And now he came with the measuring tape that he was using. And so he's asked now, what is the problem? And so he drops the measuring tape inside the hole. And of course it comes out to be 100 foot, or rather 100 feet. Now we are like, okay, what's the problem? Let us look at the measuring tape that you have. And so we looked at it and we found that the measuring tape was actually cut and joined. It was cut at 19 feet and joined at 74 feet. Okay? And you were like, okay, what is the problem? And if you've been using this, not just for our hole, but even for other people's holes, then how much damage have you done to other people, not just us? Because honestly, this is scam. This is scamming people. Okay? Now, in the process of since morning up to this time, and is now not picking calls, that is when we now involved the police. Okay? Because we had to now find out why is he not coming. He's identified, he's noticed he's made a mistake, and he's trying to, run away from the mistake. Okay? And of course, now now that the police were already involved. Okay? Oi moremero. Jogi okiaya. Pokine na kabindi. Ngama adier. Pokine naga. Makata mwabire lile ka pokine na. Ana sende ni mwalo. Jineng'eny. Yeah. Okine ka ine mang'eyi jogo te. Notek. Amo, samoro bedo kamano. Aya. Kor. Okingen. Ok abed mang'eny, koro ji mang'eny ok ong'eya. Mano adier. Sawa. Erokamano. So sorry about that. Was just talking to one of the ladies. Yeah, so because this is part of their land. Okay. Yeah, so now they had to be taken in by the police, okay, together with the foreman. Okay. And a lot of things happened, we can't say everything or say, okay, so now while at the police station, they agreed that they would come back and, of course, sink the well to that number of feet that they had said, okay? And so the police said, okay, now we will be supervising that work ourselves, okay? And we are giving you 3 weeks to do that. Now the challenge comes in where, the foreman never agreed and is not even remorseful about the mistake he made, because if he was supposed to be looking, ensuring that whoever was digging the hole did the right job, and he never did that, and he was being given money and he was paying this man, then the mistake is his, okay? And of course, whoever was digging the hole too did a mistake. Okay? And so he's not even owning up to his mistake. He's not even remorseful about it. Okay? Not remorseful about it at all. Look at the view, the other side. Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay? So beautiful. Today the sunset has not been so nice. Otherwise you'd have seen the horizon there and the sunset. So beautiful. So today it's not been so nice. Look at that though. Of course it's in the evening and where we are and the sun is setting. Yeah, so after being told that, and they were now not to be paid because they were already paid for the work, and even the foreman was paid, and for working so well and ensuring that everything is done. Okay. Now just imagine up to now, I'm told they came for like 3-4 days and they never came. They never came back. The whole of last week they were not there. Okay. So they have not finished the work. And that man is nowhere to be found. Okay. So tell me, how do you even deal with such people? At times it's so hard dealing with human beings. It's not easy. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy. Yeah? It's not easy. Okay? It's not very easy. Dealing with human beings, that is the hardest part. Very hard. Okay? Yeah, so the foreman is nowhere to be found, even to come and, report this and that is happening. Nothing. He's not communicating. They are not there on the ground. The man is nowhere to be found, is not communicating, and we said you are not going to call him. And so the law will have to take its course. Because honestly, how do you deal with such a person? Okay? How do you deal with such a person? It's so hard. Anyway, those are village shenanigans, okay? A lot of things are happening, okay? You look here, this place, they'd planted groundnuts, okay? And you see the soil is good for groundnuts, okay? Yeah, so a lot of things are happening, but nevertheless we're grateful for health, we're grateful for life, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be back home. It's beautiful to just breathe in the fresh air, breathe in the fresh air. The ambience, the surrounding, it's just so beautiful, okay? It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So you see, I said we are on a hilltop, and so you can see the other side of the hill, and it's so beautiful. So the other side of the hill is Kisiland, okay? And this other side is lowland, okay? Yeah, and so it comes out so nicely, so nice. And we are so grateful for everything, all right? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so we are happy to be back home. And yeah, once again, remember to subscribe. Honestly, channel too. 1,000 subscribers. Let us support one another. It's for free. Okay, it's free. Just do it. Okay, just do it. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Of course, like the video, comment. Okay, comment. Okay, and of course share our videos. Okay. Yeah, we really appreciate. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you, being here with me. Okay? Yeah. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. And yeah, it's getting late. And yeah, and I think until the next one, maybe tomorrow. Wow, look at that. I don't know whether you're seeing there, the sun is setting. It's so beautiful. Just there. Let me see if we can capture. Look at that horizon. Look at that. Look at that. It's up there. Are you seeing it? So beautiful. It's beautiful. And so if you look at the other end, I don't know whether I can focus there. Look at the other hand, at the horizon. It's a bit dull today, especially this evening. Otherwise, you have seen it. Okay? You'd have seen the lake so clearly. So clearly. So beautiful. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, so thank you so much. It's so beautiful being here, and maybe I'll have to stop this at this point so that I could say hello to this family, you know. And yeah, if it was someone else, you know, village shenanigans, there's just a lot happening in the village. So it may be mistaken to be something else. So yeah, you know, such things are so strange to the village. So yeah, but we are grateful nevertheless. Yeah, so thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. Don't watch without subscribing, okay? I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate, you know, always coming back to watch my videos. I'm so grateful. Remember to subscribe, okay? Yeah, it's free, okay? Help a sister, help someone, you know. Yeah, this will go a long, long way, okay? It means a lot to me, okay? It means a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, okay? So, thank you so much. And until the next one, bye bye, okay? Yeah. See you.